Hello and welcome to the first round of our Cologne Legacy Cup. We host this tournament once a year. This year we were incredibly fortunate because Ultimate Guard was supporting us with some of the prizes. Thank you, Ultimate Guard. And we will jump right in with a game between Eldrazi and Mono Red Prism. Eldrazi played by David and Mono Red Prism played by Frank, one of our locals. Taking a quick look at the deck list, this is an Eldrazi deck list. I don't expect Mox Diamond to be in these deck lists, but you see Chalice of the Void, Mox Diamond, so this tells me this deck wants to be very, very fast. I'm also not an expert on Eldrazi deck lists, but Mox Diamond is at least news to me. Other than that, no big surprises. Looking at the Mono Red Prison list next from Frank. I think Chalice as well, Chromoxes, Blood Moons, so potentially we will see an early Blood Moon on early One Ring. Let us see what's coming up. So here on the left you see David, on the right you see Frank. The life totals are shown at the top of the screen. Game starting up with Once Upon a Time, looking for a land or a creature. Finding a Thought-Knots here. What do we expect in this matchup? I expect fast pressure from either side and prison pieces. Especially a Blood Moon can be very difficult for an Eldrazi deck to deal with, I think.
Ja.
Turn 1, Thought-Knots here. This is quick. I mean, here already we see the Mox Diamond, which I was surprised about a few seconds ago. Doing good work. Thought-Knots here, turn 1 is definitely a strong play. What do we see on Frank's side? Magus of the Moon, Chromox. Definitely a possibility for a turn 1 Magus of the Moon. Probably what he was looking for. So let's see what the Thought-Knots here takes. Taking the only land here, which he could take because it's not formally a land on the front side. Frank, like a champion, top decking Ancient Tomb, imprinting, and then playing the Magus of the Moon turn 1. Strong play, putting the Eldrazi player back to 2 mana, but with a big creature in play. Something for Frank to take care of. Once upon a time, this time paying mana for it. Let's see what is found. I could imagine the Eldrazi player, so David, looking for mana, because with natural mana sources, or small creatures, yeah. Hitting I think if Frank has a way to take care of the Thought-Knots here, it will be very much in his favor at this point. Frank going to 10 already. Like a mountain. No need to pay any life for this mountain. No land for Eldrazi. No more creatures. I think also no access to colorless mana. That makes it difficult. Fable going up to chapter 2. See if Frank decides to discard anything. Looks like he's thinking about it. Discarding one card, drawing a card. Attacking for 2. So still a race here. Together with the treasure, now he has access to 4 mana. Potentially playing the One Ring. Yes, the One Ring is coming down. Protection trigger. So 1 round of no beats from the Thoughts here. Drawing cards. 5 totals can become relevant here, or will become relevant here, so you know, that's a choice. Yuri putting 4 damage on the Thoughts here. That was enough for for David to scoop it up. So Frank's in the lead. So we'll have a little look on the decks of the players again between the matches to get a little bit of a feeling for potential sideboard cards. Let's see, should be coming up within a second. So, well, I'm not an expert, neither on Eldrazi nor on the matchup, but I could imagine that Eldrazi maybe wants dismembers for Magus of the Moon, maybe looking for disruptive flutes to disrupt the One Ring or disrupt an early Blood Moon, making it more expensive. But honestly speaking, I don't know what David should put out should take out here. Maybe Chalice of the Void is not a particularly good card if you play it on 1 or 2. Let's see what Frank has to offer to bring in this matchup. Well, I think what he maybe wants to get rid of as well is the Chalice, and what he might bring in is disruptive flutes as well. Other than that, well, let's see. I don't know if the Trin is fair or Nalrod is helpful in this matchup. Probably not. Fiery Confluence potentially to remove a Magus of the Moon. Let's see how it turns out. Let's go into game 2. David is on the play, of course. Both players going back to 20. Thank you, Frank.
Dieses Tab für blau, ne? Das Tab für blau, genau, und die anderen machen für colorless und dann resolve ihr
David keeps.
die Drone Token noch durch den Cast. Ja. Dann kommt er rein.
Good sign. That's a sign of early pressure, probably. Or answers to his worst enemies, the Magus and the Blood Moon. Frank also keeps. Starting it off with an Iron Fugen. Lower start than the last game. But, I mean, there's definitely reasons why he kept this hand, so let's see. Engine Tomb, Chromax, imprinting. Waiting for the imprint to happen here. Imprinting Fury. Going down to 18. Blood Moon. That stuff. That's not what David wanted to see. That might be difficult from here on. That's a scoop. Blood Moon taking the game and the match. Honestly, Blood Moon affects the Magos in the last game, and the Blood Moon here really effective against these kind of decks, which are heavily relying on Soul Lens. So, see you again in round 2. Congrats to Frank for winning this round.